Hi, my name is May Hewitt. I'm part of the BGIC Media Team 2019. This year I'm here with Testa and Rita Kimani, our two keynote speakers. If you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and telling us a bit about what you do.
My name is Rita Kimani. I'm from Kenya. I run a company called Farm Drive, and we finance smallholder farmers and use a lot of tech to power that. I'm also one of the UN Young Leaders for SDGs, and pretty much our work is to number one, keep doing the work we do as financing farmers, but also to really bring the voice of the youth in any conversations and help pass on the message of how do we achieve the sustainable development goals.
I'm Hannah Testa, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm from the USA, and I founded an organization called Hannah for Change, and it is focused on educating people about global issues and what individuals can do to help solve those issues.
Thank you. Welcome to Brunei. How have you been finding it?
Brunei is a lovely place. You literally live in the jungle, if I may say that. There's a lot of trees, which is really beautiful. I love water, so anywhere where there is a water body, be it a river, lake, or ocean, I really love it. So I'm really loving my stay at Brunei. The people here are lovely. We've had such friendly people all around us, and it's been a good time in Brunei.
Yeah, the people here have been absolutely amazing. Everybody's so sweet and, they're so kind to us. We've had such a great time so far. And just the nature around is so beautiful, like the rainforest everywhere and seeing the monkeys and the crocodiles. It's been incredible. So thank you.
How about the conference? If there was something that you wanted conference like these to achieve, what would that be?
I think for me, especially the fact that this is a conference that is pretty much youth-led and student-led. For me, the most important thing is to make sure that the youth or the students live here knowing that they can do something, that it's not too early for them to actually start taking action, and that their voices will be heard. They need to really contribute to the discussions that are going on. They need to be a part of the change that we need to be able to address some of these global issues like climate action. So for me, I'm really hoping that the students will especially leave here not only inspired, but really with concrete plans on what can they do to make a change.
Yeah, it's so great to see so many young people at this conference, and they're all so eager to learn. And hopefully, they walk away, inspired and filled with more confidence that they can make a change, even though they're younger. That their voice is valid and that they can make a difference.
Moving back to your home countries a bit more, Hannah, we heard that you have been fighting a legislation that banned a ban on plastics. Would you mind telling us a bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So in Georgia, we have a Plastic Pollution Awareness Day, which I created, and that's February 15th. And the first year we did that was in 2017. And during that time, lobbyist groups were thinking about putting a ban on banning plastic products. So that would not allow people to, per se, ban plastic bags. It would forbid that. And there's a lot of states already in the U.S. that have that. So they're planning to do that in my state of Georgia. And so we were able to work with some organizations and basically say that it's crazy to have a Plastic Pollution Awareness Day, but then also have a ban on banning products. So then ever since, they haven't tried again to try and ban those.
And Rita, what sort of opposition or competition have you faced in Kenya?
Given the work that I do, I would say that I haven't faced a lot of opposition, but I'd view that there are other providers in the market. They might not necessarily be providing the services we're providing with impact at the back of their mind. So you'd find even if they're organizations that are providing financing for farmers or the population in general, those products are not really suitable for farmers who are our target group, or they could be so expensive for these farmers that it really doesn't help them really invest on their farm and have a decent return. So from my point of view is that impact is such a big thing when you're thinking about especially serving the communities that are more vulnerable. So that's always top of our mind. In as much as we're running a for-profit company, we still think a lot about what kind of impact we are causing in those communities.
And with that company, what are your plans for the future? Do you hope to expand?
Most certainly. We've been running it for about 5 years, and we've only pretty much scratched the surface only. We're just serving a small fraction of the farmers, even in Kenya alone. But our dreams and goals is that we are building a Pan-African company, a company that will scale and really impact the lives of many smallholder farmers across Africa.
And Hannah, what are your plans for the future? Do you have any large events coming up?
Yeah, so right now I'm working with senators in the state of Georgia, and we're trying to get a ban on the trade of elephant tusks, rhino horns, and shark fins in the state of Georgia. And I'm also working with a coalition of organizations to end shark finning in the U.S. as a national bill, because unfortunately there is a lot of illegal shark finning that is happening still in the U.S. And so we just don't want that to happen anymore. So we're working on that right now.
Sounds very interesting. And if youth could come away from this conference with one message, I know you spoke a bit about this, but if they could leave this conference with one message ringing in their minds, what message do you hope that would be?
I'd say the most important message for them to come out of it, out of this conference with, is that their voice matters, that they have a role to play. Even as we solve or try and address these global issues, that whatever little they think they can do, it's actually going to contribute so much to us addressing these issues. So I think their voice matter, their actions matter in these global issues.
Yeah, I said earlier in my speech, but that you can make a difference at any age, and that you can and should speak up for what you believe in, and that, you know, everybody here at this conference is supporting each other. So that, like, whatever, you know, the students decide to do after this conference, we're all here to support each other 100%.
Hannah, Rita, thank you so much for agreeing to interview. We hope you have a lovely last couple of days in Brunei, and thank you for coming to the conference.